Alright, so I finally got my hands on the Battlefield 6 open beta. I've been a Call of Duty player for years, so jumping into Battlefield felt like stepping into a whole different world. The movement, the gunplay, and especially those massive maps. It definitely takes some time to get used to. But after a few matches, I can already tell this game has something special. In today's video, I'm going to share my first impressions, the highs, the lows, and whether this could be a new go-to or just a fun side trip. Segment 1. First impressions and controls. So starting off, the controls feel a bit different for what I'm used to in Call of Duty. The pacing is slower, which actually forces you to think a bit more strategically. You can't just sprint around corners and expect to win gunfights. Positioning really matters here. The gunplay is more deliberate, and the weapons have a heavier feel, which took me a few rounds to get comfortable with. It's less twitch and more tactical, which I'm actually starting to enjoy a bit. The movement system is smooth but grounded. No crazy wall running or super fast sprinting like COD. You can still get around the map pretty quickly if you know where you're going. I think this slower pace makes those huge maps feel even more intense. Section 2. Map size and gameplay scale. Speaking of maps, whoa, the scale here is insane. These maps are huge, way bigger than most in COD that I'm used to, and it really changes how you play. You're not constantly running into enemies. Instead, it's about controlling key points and working with your squad. One thing that blew me away was the destructible environments. I saw a few buildings come down completely after explosions, and that adds a whole new layer of strategy. You can't just camp in one spot forever, because the battlefield itself can change around you. Vehicles are everywhere too. Tanks, jeeps, helicopters, which adds some serious variety and chaos. Honestly, it's wild trying to coordinate all of that, especially as a newcomer. Segment 3. What threw me off and cool moments. Now I won't lie, there were some moments that threw me off. The spotting system is different, so I had to adjust how I find and track enemies. Also, the teamwork aspect feels much more important here. Running solo gets you wiped out fast, so sticking with the squad is key. But there were some epic moments too. Like this one time I watched a massive explosion take out an entire building, and it changed the fight completely. Stuff like that just doesn't happen in COD. Also, the sound design is crazy immersive. It really feels like you're on a battlefield with all the distant gunfire, explosions, and vehicle noise.